There's a time traveler sharing videos of Vegas from 2020 or 2120.
Wait. So he used his time machine to go to Vegas
I don't know. There's a video
and shot some pictures with his iPhone.
There's a video from What's Trending on YouTube showing somebody talking about time travel, and they're showing a video of it, which is pretty freaking easy to fake, especially with basic 3D modeling, and you could buy these models. It'd be hilarious. Do you want me to send you a link?
Yeah. Donald Trump commented on 9/11 and suggested that bombs were involved in taking down the World Trade Towers. Did you know that? Hey, Express Joe, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that.
For sure.
We had a skipped frame 7 minutes ago. Why are we getting skipped frames? Boom. The destruction of the World Trade Towers on 9/11 is an event that continues to spark our awakening to the malice contained at the heart of several governments. These governments are dangled from a string by the corporations who sit above them, who are in turn dangled by the financial elite who sit above them. And Trump was quoted as to saying that he believes bombs were involved.
I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with that statement.
I don't either.
I mean, we all know how a building falls when you demo it.
Here's quotes Donald's actual words. It wasn't architectural defect. The World Trade Center was always known as a very, very strong building. Don't forget that building took a bomb in the basement in 1993. Now the basement is the most vulnerable place because that's your foundation, and it withstood that. I got to see that area about 3 or 4 days after it took place because one of my structural engineers actually took me for a tour because he did the building, and I said, I can't believe it. The building was standing solid, and half of the columns were blown out, so this was an unbelievably powerful building.
But it just doesn't make sense it would collapse that way.
Right. He continues to say, how could a plane, even a 767 or a 747 or whatever it might have been, how could it possibly go through that steel? I happen to think that they had not only a plane, but they had bombs that exploded almost simultaneously because I just can't imagine anything being able to go through that wall. I just think that there was a plane with more than just fuel. Obviously, they were very big planes. They were going very rapidly. You're talking about taking out steel, the heaviest caliber steel that was used on the building. These buildings were rock solid.
I mean, the way he describes it isn't 100% accurate, or his thought process isn't 100% accurate, but he's in the right direction, I think, personally,
right,
regarding this subject matter. I mean, some subject matter he talks about, whatever, but yeah. I mean,
excuse me.
It's just kind of weird the buildings fell the way they fell.
Yeah, I agree.
Not to mention steel doesn't melt
happening on your screen.
Not easily.
Steel doesn't usually melt?
Not easily.
Yeah. Takes a whole lot of heat.
Because the fuel from the jets won't burn hot enough to completely melt to cause that kind of like story. I mean, maybe it weaken enough to like tip the top, bend. It just wouldn't fall down like that type of. That's like a
collapse
demo.
Straight down.
Yeah, that's a demo collapse.
Yeah.
Like hitting sideways, you're gonna cause structural and like things to maybe go that way, bend. Maybe the whole building does collapse, but it's not gonna collapse this way. It would tip over more than likely from just the sheer. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense that they imploded and fell straight down.
And like another building didn't even get hit, imploded down too.
Right.
It was next to. Little fishy to me.
Yeah, me too.
I don't even know what this is, but
we had 2 skipped frames now. We need to reset our router, I think. So I'm going to play this, and I don't really have anything else to talk about. Do you have anything else to talk about?
Not really.
We're over an hour. We're good for today. We've got other stuff that we could be doing anyways.
He says
So remember,
it's from Las Vegas.
this is
A man
Vegas.
claiming to be a man claiming to be a time traveler shares footage he says is from Las Vegas in the year 2120. You're watching What's Trending. I'm Martine Bierman. Make sure to subscribe for more trending news stories
Sure.
from the future. The time traveler's name is Noah, and he first showed up on the channel Paranormal Elite in November 2017, claiming that time travel is already possible but is being withheld by shadowy organizations.
The ability to time travel is not planned to be released to the public until 2028. Sorry, just give me a minute. My natural year is 2021. This is the time period in which I spend most of my life.
That original video, as you'd expect, was met with plenty of skepticism. And he didn't offer any proof. He was just like, hey guys, I'm from the future. In a follow-up video on the channel Apex TV, Noah took a lie
Let's make
detector
let's
test
make our own.
to give his claims some credibility.
Let's just start off with the basics, and we'll see what the lie detector says. First off, are you an actual time traveler from the year 2030?
Yeah.
He said that Donald Trump would win re-election in 2020 and that global climate change isn't such a big deal in the future. Apex TV is going to some really serious lengths to make
Isn't it
this
only-
seem credible, but if time travel's real, wouldn't it be just like really easy to prove? If Noah can bounce around
Okay.
from time period to time period, then why just not go into the future and come back with some sweet lottery numbers? He could have told us 3 weeks ago that a Thai soccer team was gonna get trapped in a cave, but that they'd all get out okay. He would have saved me some very serious nail gnawing, but he claims he can't do those things because of paradoxes. What paradox would prevent you from going back in time and betting on the Eagles to win the Super Bowl? Maybe he's talking about a literal pair of doctors who are holding him hostage right now. Anyway, that brings us to the latest video.
I mean, she's
from
kinda
Apex
stupid
TV
'cause she
where
doesn't
Noah
clearly
claims
understand
to
what
have a
paradoxes
video
are, but-
on his phone from the year 2120.
I went back recently.
No, she was just trying to make a play on words that this guy's mental.
I
man.
was able
Oh, yeah,
to
for sure.
record a video from the future. Today, I will show you guys this video.
Dude, Noah, there's no need to yell. We're gonna be listening to you. In the most recent video, he said he made stops in 2060 and 2120, but then when he returned to 2030, he was labeled as a...
So when you say that we need to be making videos for creative content, is this the kind of thing you're like?
I mean, if somebody wants to,
Suggesting.
if somebody wants to.
Okay.
traitor for having shown
Maybe
the
not
world
this,
all this
but-
information about time travel.
It's
There's
funny.
no laws pertaining to time travelers basically saying everything. So I was let off, but they made a law right after me, which makes me basically doing something illegal right now.
He also says in the video that he's ripped pages from future library books that would show that time travel is real. Except they're like lost in his house right now, because you know, like clutter and stuff. I totally get it, Noah. It's like you've got some really important tax documents or some paperwork that proves that you're an interdimensional time traveler, and you're like, must have thrown those out with the rest of my junk mail. Also, library books, Noah? I'm pretty sure that in the future, as sad as it may sound,
This is
library
kinda
books
funny.
probably won't exist anymore.
I want to see the
All you have to do
future,
is
Noah.
look at an infant holding a magazine
Noah,
and watch
show
him
me
kind of
this
swipe the
future
picture
Vegas.
right to know that books may soon become a thing of the
All right,
past.
you be
not
quiet.
the
Shh.
So, after about 10 minutes of talking about the government maintaining control of time travel technology and how he's actually 70 years old but looks 26, he finally reveals the long
I mean, I wish I had a time
We're gonna
machine.
show it to you right now. I give you Las Vegas 2120.
Pause. All right. Those are 3D models from Video Copilot's community futuristic buildings pack that you could download for free and use in After Effects. Continue.
So this is a generic scene generator.
Well, like some of those buildings I recognize because I just downloaded them 2 days ago.
As you can see, there are 3 vehicles in this video.
Guess the future is a bunch of flash animated rocket ships just cruising around. 3 spaceships to be exact. in what looks to be a highly populated area. He also says the red clouds are due to global warming, which makes it even hotter than usual in Las Vegas, Nevada. Except wait a minute. Didn't he previously say that climate change was not a big deal? Never mind, the point is that Las Vegas in the future is a literal cartoon.
We're through the looking glass here, people.
Why is no one else freaking out about that more? Despite the bounty of rock
All right.
evidence, supporters are still doubting Noah's claims. Hello,
I
Cora
don't
says,
believe you, Noah. I think you're full of
all
shit.
evidence is just a 10-second recording of a still-mounted camera footage. Doesn't look around or go for a walk into town. As long as all the dumb f***s keep spewing money at Apex TV, I highly doubt that they will give up the charade. Hashy Slash says, if I was a time traveler, I wouldn't be rocking a 100-year-old phone in my pocket. Just saying. Vintage devices are always cool, like my phone here that's about 12 years old, or a Tamagotchi. What evidence would you need
Or a
from Noah
Tamagotchi.
to prove that he's actually from?
But
Oh,
phones
boy.
from 100 years in the future wouldn't work in today either. So